Morning. Here we go.
I've been looking in the shadows where the mystery was born. I've been dealing with the statues in the sun that keeps me warm. I've been following the footsteps of the ones who've come and gone. I've been flying with eagles to the center of the storm. Late in the afternoon, twilight fills the sky, stretching out the evening's awning. My heart explodes with joy, I can't hear the baby cry. And I have seen the light of a new day dawning. As below, so above. Oh, year of love. Take the shackles from my feet and the madness from my mind. Let the circle be complete, like this moment out of time. May the earth and heaven speak to me. I have been deaf, dumb, and blind. Though everything I was gone to see, with every dream my heart can find. As I turn within to the emptiness erased, I'm lifted up by the hands that adore me. The whole wide universe is filled with peace and grace. The door of life is opening before me. Give me the strength to trust, like a warrior of love. On a silent hill where life and death collide, between the past and the present moment's glory. For every questing heart the path is lit from inside, and all the rest of it just your story, your story. You are alright, much more than enough. You're a warrior of love, warrior of love, warrior of love.
Good morning. Yes, indeed. I've just jumped out of bed this morning, and it's great to be here with you. It is Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, my friends. Let us pray up and pray in and do some light work together and set our intentions for a beautiful, powerful, wonderful day. Yeah, great to be here with you. There's Margaret. Good morning, Margaret. Go ahead and close your eyes, turn within. You might put a hand to your heart. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Here's the first one. Stretching the spine, looking up through the third eye. Let it go. Second deep breath, a little longer. Stretching, looking up, letting go. Nice sigh with that. And third and final deep breath. Letting it all go, letting it all go, letting it all go. Thank you, God. All right, I'm opened here to the prayer of the miracle worker. Today we begin by tucking our chins and bowing our heads and knowing that God is all that there is and that we are one with it. We surrender all that we are to all God will have us be. We bow our heads, our hearts, our desires and agendas to God's will. We trust that God knows us and loves us as we make our way home to peace. We trust that we will see miracles where we once saw lack and limitations, and that we will be assisted in solutions where we once saw dead ends. We commit to remembering that we're immersed in God's holy ecstasy and audaciousness, where all things are possible, plentiful and perfect. We give thanks for another day of miracles and miraculous encounters, and may we always remember that this grace is offered to us not just for our own peace and joy, but so that we may be a fearless extension of God's love. And together, so we say, and so it is. Amen. Take a breath into that. I hope you had a good holiday yesterday, Patrick's Day, 3-day weekend. Here's Lorna Byrne. Pour out thy healing angels, thy heavenly host upon me, and upon those that I love. Let me feel the beam of thy healing angels upon me, the light of your healing hands. I will let thy healing begin, whatever way God grants it. We give thanks, we let it be, and so it is. And my continuing favorite, O cosmic birther of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our being and carve out a space within us where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission. Let each of our actions bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and share what each being needs to grow and flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which would divert us from our true purpose, but illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground and the fruitful vision, the birth power and fulfillment, as all is gathered and made whole once again. And so it is. Father, Mother, God, indwelling holy presence, in this sacred space, I give myself to you completely and entirely. And I ask for and give thanks for miracles, answers, and success this day of my life. Guidance, protection, abundance, healing, all the blessings of this day, all good things. Let me show up to this moment with my heart wide open, my mind still, and my will guided by you. I bless everyone in my life, and I bless everything in my life. And I know nothing is happening to me, but it is all happening for me. And I rise to the challenges, and I meet them with a grateful and an open heart, knowing this is the day the Lord hath made, and I rejoice in it. I offer this blessing to everyone in my life. Let us love and respect each other and treat each other as brother and sister. Therefore, we will know peace and happiness, freedom, joy, and true love. For this and more than words can ever express, I'm grateful and thankful. I let it be, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, my friends, soulmate is the word for the day, and I'm very grateful to be here with you one more time. One never knows in the rockin' world out there. I got on and did some music last night, and I hope you might check that out. Let me just see what the score is here. Yeah, 58, that's very nice. The last time I was on, I had 650 hits. It helps my confidence, all of that. It's just great to get to sing, and singing lifts me out of my head and back into my heart every time. Here's the quote from Lazarus. I was just doing some Lazarus this morning. This is the quote for the week. We're in, of course, the portal of the eclipses and the equinoxes right now. So there's a lot swirling inside and outside. Here's Lazarus for today. In the reverie of the unknowable, with its mystery, beauty, and with its magic, you can champion astounding new dreams and astonishing new futures. And you can emerge different, with new direction, new purpose, and new drive. Be daring. Together, let us journey into the unknowable and into your new dreams and new futures. Let me have that one more time. In the reverie of the unknowable, with its mystery, beauty, and with its magic, you can champion astounding new dreams and astonishing new futures. You can emerge different, with new direction, new purpose, and new drive. Be daring. Together, let us journey into the unknowable and into your new dreams and new futures. Take a breath into that. So I learned, how to say Happy St. Patrick's Day in Gaelic. Lafel Padraig Sona Duit. And I sent that to my Irish friends, and they, of course, have heard it their whole lives, and probably said it a good few times as well. So I got some lovely greetings. I walked out the door and went to the parade, which was great for about a half an hour, which was moms and dads and uncles and neighbors and aunts watching the kids, grandmoms and granddads, in their costumes and in their groups. And there are many groups that the kids have the ability to join, which is one of the things I love about Ireland. The community here, the sense of community is profound. And then it got a little wet and I came back in, but I enjoyed it, and I got some work done as well, so that was wonderful. Here's a new one from Sister Vivica, Sophia Kalma. I was just on with Vivica and David Sunday night in their Healing Multidimensional Obstacles, something like this. It was renewal and rebirth anyway, and it was so powerful as always. And I got to do an interview with the two of them before that, so here, that's still on my Awakened Spirits network. Here is Vivica's new message for today, Higher Mind Integration. So this is just after that, that session, one imagines. Our higher mind has been limited by various conditions, human truths or beliefs. Let me just make sure my audio's in proper working order here. There's Jessica Schaub. Yes, looks okay. Jessica Schaub in India. Yeah, are we good? Yes, looks okay. Yep, there we go. Okay. Thank you. Take two. Vivica Kalma, Higher Mind Integration. Gosh, it's cold this morning. Our human mind has been limited by various conditions, human truths, or beliefs. Give me one moment here. I'm going to throw a jumper on. The morning after the night before. Okay, much better. Take 2. Higher mind integration, Viveka Sophia Kalma. Our human mind has been limited by various conditions, human truths, or beliefs. It is never completely free until it is reunited with the higher mind. Our higher mind expresses a higher truth, which we understand through the interpretation of our own heart. This truth first expresses itself as feelings and intuition. This wisdom is not transmitted in the form of thoughts, as the human mind is not yet aligned with our heart. And these truths are beyond the scope of the mind's interpretation. The more our human mind is freed from limitations, the more it unites with the higher mind. Our divine speech center, which is connected to the mouth of God, are able to receive, transmit, and translate universal truth, the universal language of love. This clear knowingness comes from the higher mind. It is pure and free from personal mind, limitations, and filters. Our higher mind is part of the Godhead. It exists outside the constructs of time and space. This means that it is not limited by any linear lower constructs. It has unlimited creative power, and it is connected to our true infinite potential. All extraordinary and innovative inventions come from our higher mind. Since the higher mind is outside the constructs of time and space, these ideas come from our future or higher selves. For the merger between our lower and higher minds to occur, we must remove the filters of beliefs, the conditions that create limitations in our minds. Our human minds must expand beyond their own limitations, releasing beliefs about what is possible and what is not. From the perspective of the higher mind, all things are possible, and self-realization means that we begin to experience ourselves from the perspective of the source or highest truth. Let me say that again. I'm getting there. From the perspective of the higher mind, all things are possible, and self-realization means that we begin to experience ourselves from the perspective of source or the highest truth. This is not our mental activity in which we try to change our realities through mind manipulation or various manifestation techniques. Through embodiment, we learn to communicate with our higher aspects through our entire being. We are learning to read the language of our body and heart and interpret it through the higher mind, highest perspective. Our mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies once again function in complete harmony and unity. This unites our higher and lower aspects into sacred union. Our entire being, like a sacred instrument, is once again aligned to our original sound and light combination that forms the blueprint of our soul. As our higher senses open, we unite with Source through the 0 point, redeeming and reconnecting with our cosmic solar body, the infinite heart of all creation, universal mind, the mouth of God, the center of cosmic creation, or the cosmic womb, the head of God, the eye of God. Blessings, dearest hearts. Viveka Sophia Kalma. Yes, thank you. That's starting off in the deep end of the pool. Let me jump over to Abraham and Eileen here to get grounded. Daily quote from Abraham. From the physical perspective, most of you believe that your beliefs are the right ones, and if you disagree with someone, then they must be wrong. But from the non-physical standpoint, it is not seen as right and wrong. It is seen as the powerful diversity that stimulates thought, and from the non-physical perspective, you enjoy that diversity. Beautiful. Just post that real quickly here. Brilliant. Do you like my rainbow? Found this beautiful rainbow photo a few days and put it up as my background picture. And what does Eileen have to tell us today? Eileen Caddy, come get you some. Guidance for 18th of March. In your heart, is your heart. Here. There we go. Is your heart in what you are doing? You cannot create new heaven and new earth if what you do lacks the hallmarks of love and dedication. See what you are doing, no matter what it is, being done to my honor and glory. Then you will want to do it perfectly. Remember, never do a job because it has to be done. If such is your attitude, before you even start doing it, go away by yourself, seek grace, and get into tune. Beautiful. When your attitude has changed and you feel at peace and in harmony, then go ahead and do it. You will find when your attitude is right, you will not only be able to do it perfectly, but you will also be able to do it at greater speed. The more souls who can do what has to be done in the right spirit, the quicker will my heaven be brought down to earth. Take a breath into that and post that for us. Brilliant. Yes, there are worse ways to wake up, my friends, believe me. I'm grateful for this. Waking up with Eileen, okay? Pictures from Springsteen on his last trip to Dublin. Did he pop over this time? I don't know. We have a new meditation, an extraordinarily powerful new meditation from Patricia Cota-Robles. And as you know, when I play it, they block out the audio. So I like to look to see if I can read it for us, because they give us the transcript. But it is rockin', my friends. We'll get to that in a minute. There we go. Sorry, 1 second. Vlog scripts. March 11th. Okay, that's last week. All right, might do that again. Okay, coming back. It's called Uniquely Awakening to Our Divine Potential. Medina, our friend in Australia, Elizabeth is here. Good morning. Did a nice little 20 minutes on some of her favorite writers, Shakespeare, Tolstoy. Who else is on the list? She brought up Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who's one of my favorites, and Haruki Murakami, who's another favorite of mine. So you might check that out. Medina's always doing great work. She's a beautiful artist. This is from Patricia Fitzgerald, who is such a gifted artist, and I just love everything she shares. She does these, I call them museum quality mandalas. They're all unique and they're all beautiful. She says, today we celebrate our Irish heritage and culture, our connection to our ancestors, and to this sacred land with all of its magical energies. I have to say that sometimes the commercial tackiness of a lot of the content about Ireland on this day gets to me, and perhaps that's my current disillusionment with the way things are here at the present and the paths the country is being led down. I do love my country so very much, and I'm trying to hold on to that connection to the land, the people, the culture, and the inexplicable magic that it holds. Connection to nature and to the land, to our bodies, souls, and intuition is so vital, no matter what country we are from, as we navigate these strange times. Today will be a quiet one for me, perhaps a walk in nature and some creative pursuit. And then she gives us her Gaelic, which I won't attempt here, for all the Irish here and the many diaspora all around the world. Bianacti Deo, something like this. Yeah, okay, very good. Precious Hearts, Ali Ray. Cultivate a relationship and a stability with your own heart. One which not one thing of the world compels you in any direction, yet not one thing of the world is judged. The world is but a symbol composed of many. Choose wisely what your world will symbolize for you. Let it be in praise of love. And remember, you are living in God's heart, and God is living in your heart. You are so very, very loved, always. Ali Ray. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. What do the Mayans have to tell us today? Let's find out together. Oh my, white resonant wizard. Okay. I think we're still in, yes, this period coming up to the eclipse, to the equinox. We say, white resonant wizard, channel, inspire, attunement, timelessness, enchantment, receptivity. Let me share this on my page, then I can read it better. La 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 la. Yeah, here we go. Reload. So I'm on Substack now. If you have friends that you think might enjoy what I do with morning poems and prayers, and they're not fans of Facebook, you can shoot them my Substack link, which I will put on my page here again. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, we're in the wave spell of Yellow Star, which is the very last of this year. It's a bit blowy out there this morning, yeah. Stormy morning. Yellow Star are the energies of elegance, beautify, and art. And the glyph today is indeed white resonant wizard. And this is channel, inspire, attunement, timelessness, enchant, receptivity. We'll read this 3 times, my friends. Here we go. White resonant wizard. I channel in order to enchant. Inspiring receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the resonant tone of attunement. I'm guided by the power of death. Deep breath. I channel in order to enchant. Inspiring receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the resonant tone of attunement. I'm guided by the power of death. And one last time. Yeah, that's powerful. White resonant wizard. I channel in order to enchant. Inspiring receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of death. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what else we have to share here today. Where are we at? Very good. Let's go here. We have this. Okay. Well, I've got a poem here. A young lady's going to read it for us. It's 5 minutes. Let's do it this way. Claire Falconer.
There is energy yet flowing free. The mysteries we seek, the harmonies we keep, the underground rivers run deep. Close your eyes and remember the ages of your soul. Your spirit knows all, has been here before. There are lessons to be learned from every plant being, every mycelium spore. Take this burning torch and carry the flame, for across the country others are doing the same. She is known by many names: keeper of the forge, protector of poets and dreamers, druidess, goddess, divine feminine, saint, one and the same. For centuries Patrick has paraded, cast out the enemy snake. Bridget, quiet, in the wings awaited, patiently, ready to show all she knows when we would be ready to listen. She tends the fires of word and song, clears the grate. The old roads remain, though to many unknown. They quietly whisper, calling us home. The snake is no more. The snake is more. The energy of Genesis, magnetism at sacred sites across the land, electric reconnection beneath our bare feet, anchored where earth and sky do meet, all one very divine plan. A gift to humankind, a power to the people, a way to connect beyond church or steeple, to know that wisdom lies within, to know we are the temple. We must simply close our eyes and remember. We are here to eat the apple from the tree and surrender in trust. Every pathway to wisdom is here to be walked. We each carry within the depths of fullest knowledge. We are wisest kin. The rising of the feminine is our way to begin. A gentle replacing of all in order. And so we walk the ancient ways once more, barefoot, for the earth to regenerate us through our very core, sharing with it what we are as a human race. She is aching to heal us. The ancient mother, the wise grandmother, the old crone calling us home. She spreads her cloak awide today, for all is not gone astray. The embers glow, her flame rises. The swell of the tide is building with every breath we take in alignment. The creativity of Ireland shining. For how is the divine masculine to stand tall without woman? Together we are it all. In every moment, every generation, every place and station, she rises, he rises, we rise. Our hearts are cleansed. Our eyes are clear. Our palms crossed with silver and gold. And so we hear the stories of old, of divine reconnection waiting to be retold. We are the vessels to carry them through, the power of this place to rise anew. Let us welcome back the energy snake to balance this web we cultivate. There is a place for all feelings, all ways of seeing, all sensing and knowing and creating and growing. Beyond barriers and boundaries, our words soar stronger. In calling her by all of her names, remembering the aeons of time glowing in these embers, and lifting back the veil and uncovering what is true. that we may walk the spirit roads of the ancestors once more, and that all beings may know each other's wisdom and sing each other's songs. A rebirth. A church of the land, by divine command.
Wow. Take a breath into that. Thank you, Claire Falconer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Talk about divine timing. Well, that was brilliant. And she gave me time to find two others here. One from Orla Phelan and one from Andra Sky. Always great to find new teachers, yeah, new poets, new voices, new ways to see the world through new eyes. Breathtaking. And she's sitting before a fire, and she is a woman in her power, my friends, and that's a wonderful thing. Yeah, St. Patrick, the gifts keep on giving. Here's Orla. I want to read Orla first, and then I might play Andra. Orla says, St. Patrick and the return of the divine feminine. A turning point for Ireland, ? She says St. Patrick arriving in Ireland around 432 AD is celebrated as the man who brought Christianity to the land. But did he bring spiritual enlightenment or the beginning of religious control? Three guesses. The famous tale of driving the snakes out is often seen as a symbol of wiping out indigenous spiritual power. Kundalini life force, which Anne McGuire and I were chatting about on Sunday on her radio show, and the reverence for the divine feminine. Before Patrick, the divine was both masculine and feminine. Even the land itself reflected this balance. The very name Ere, comes from the goddess Eru, and many rivers and sacred places carried the names of goddesses, honoring the feminine energy of the land. Shionan, wise river, named after Shionan, who sought the well of wisdom and was transformed into the river. Boan, white cow goddess, representing abundance, poetic inspiration, and the sacred feminine. Anbana, simply the goddess, a tribute to the divine feminine presence of the land. Beyond rivers, Ireland has long honored goddesses who embodied power, sovereignty, fertility, and protection. Iriu, the sovereignty goddess of Ireland, for whom the island is named, representing the land itself. Brigid, the goddess of poetry, healing, and smithcraft, later transformed into Saint Brigid to integrate her into Christianity. Macha, a warrior goddess associated with strength, fertility, and kingship, proving that power was not just masculine. Anu, the mother goddess of Tuatha De Danann, representing wisdom, creation, and the land's fertility. Tuatha De Danann is the higher realm of Ireland, the spirit land of Ireland, the eternal land of Ireland, I believe, the sacred land of Ireland. And that's not all. Did you know, correct me if I'm wrong there, did you know that Ireland's ancient laws honored women? Ireland was once guided by Brehon law, Brehon, an ancient legal system dating back at least 2,500 to 3,000 years, around 1,000 to 1,200 BC. Unlike many societies at the time, these laws recognized the power and rights of women, reflecting an Ireland that honored the feminine. Continued in comments. Well, thank you, Orla. Those are all great messages, and I appreciate them. Thank you so much. Well, here is Andra Sky, and I'll just give you her sharing here as well, but her video is with this post also. She says, Avalon, Atlantis, and Willa, connecting the dots, downline and upline. My throat's very dry today. I guess it's the singing. Recently, a post here in the group has been catching my eye. It had to do with the Druids, Avalon, and Atlantis, which got me very excited because I've been synchronistically exploring these ideas in depth as of late. And since there was so much interest from so many regarding these topics, I decided to make a little video sharing some things I've received about the connection between Atlantis, Avalon, and, to my surprise and delight, Willa Hillacrising, who is someone that Daryl Anka channels along with Bashar. A little bit of background on how I landed on these connections. I felt this underlying and consistent fascination with the idea of Arthurian legends, and specifically the Merlin character and Western magical traditions throughout my entire life. It was always there as a curiosity, but recently something happened which has completely and unexpectedly taken me on a deep dive adventure into the frequency of Avalon. This unexpected deep dive started when I moved to Boulder, Colorado a couple months ago. On moving day, as I was driving towards town, everything around me was glowing green. The meadows on either side of the road were just glowing, and on the horizon the mountains looked gray and misty, which created quite a defined contrast. And I found myself thinking, this place is giving me strong Avalon vibes. The best way I can describe what happened is that it feels like I've opened a vibrational portal through which all things Avalon started flowing through. I found myself suddenly being flooded with material relating to Druids, Celts, and Atlanteans. From books to TV shows, music, dreams, conversation with friends, it became absolutely ridiculous. Great word. And it felt like I'm suddenly immersed in this frequency of Avalon, with hints of Atlantis peeking through here and there. And then to top it all off, I discover that this area is abundant with rivers and trees, and specifically, there are lots of willow trees along these riverbanks. I'm sensing Willa, W-I-L-L-A, winking at me through a whole series of funny and sweet synchronicities. And when her energy enters the conversation as I'm exploring the abundance of cryptic meditation spots, I'm suddenly starting to perceive all kinds of connections between these ideas. Here's what I discovered, and she continues her article on her page. Brilliant, amazing. All right, my friend. Well, thank you. So let me just chat here for a moment with you as we come down the home stretch. I do have a Patricia. It's from March 4th, Manifesting the Vision of the New Earth. We'll probably finish with this, but to say again, we're in this incredibly intense and important cycle of healing and growth and awakening. Awakening, healing, and growth, as my guides say. And I had quite a weekend. I was in 3 groups on Sunday, 4 really, and then I sang last night, as I said. I did some work in the afternoon. Thank God, that's progressing, and moving the ball down the field. And Friday was meditation group, and Saturday was the market. So very social last 4 days, which is a tonic for me because I am the fellow in the lighthouse here staring at the screen in the window in equal measure most of my week. So it's always a blessing to get out there with the world and remember who I am in that light. So I just want to thank everyone again here who's a part of this community. I usually get about 200 hits now on a good day, and sometimes a little more or less, but that's wonderful. I'm just going to give you all my pitches now because we're going to end on a very spiritual note with Patricia's reading, I trust. So there's a number of ways that you can support morning poems and prayers, and this will also, I trust, be of service to you on your journey. Of course, do check out the people that I share here. Like Thursday was Pars Kute, Mickey Willis, Peter Hansen, Gilda Rose, Alex Utterman, John O'Donohue, John Moriarty, Gathima Roba, Heart of Lemuria, Ali Ray, Milton Foster, Helen Quayle, Saskia Nahara, etc. These are all, colleagues and friends on the path whose words and lives are an inspiration to me, and I hope they are for you as well. So there's that, and there's sharing this video as well, as I said, and you can now do that through Substack and subscribe to me for free on Substack. At some point I'll get it hooked up so people can make a donation there. You can also go to listeningtosmile.com. These links will be on the post here, and that's where Ian Morris's music resides, and you can buy some of Ian's music and make a donation to myself by adding the code LMartin24. I should put that on the page there. And you can also check out the Frequency Minded magazine, which is out monthly, which I've been in, I believe, half the issues since it started in August. And I'm in the current one in March, talking about, segue to the next one, LifeWave and the X39 patches, which have been making my hair darker and my skin healthier and helping me on my healing journey of recovery and all of that. So that is well worth knowing about. Truly one of the most exciting things I've ever discovered. And you can go to thisisitinfo.com and learn about the patches and LifeWave. And you can go to lifewave.com/Lou Martin and look at my storefront. Or please ask me about LifeWave, or go to LifeWave Team Ireland, the Facebook page, where I put all of the posts that I find helpful, the videos, the ads, the testimonials, etc., etc. All of that is there, so I'm not distracting too much from the message here of our spiritual journey. But they all do work hand in hand. And finally, of course, you can, as Elizabeth and others have done, put a little love in my PayPal donation for me. And this would be a wonderful day to do that because my phone bill is still due tomorrow. So if you're out there and you have an extra 10 for Uncle Lou, today would be a welcome day to receive that. Thank you very much. God bless you indeed. But what I really want to say, aside from all of that business and pleasure, is that we're in the 3 days. Last night we started the 3 days of the lead up to the equinox, which is on Thursday, the 20th. And Patricia is doing a free event for 2 hours on Thursday night, which you're welcome to sign up on. Go to eraofpeace.org for all of her information. And Lazarus has us doing the ceremony of releasing the old as we go up to the event, the solstice or the equinox, and then creating the new. So it is a big turning point. We've all got our challenges, my friends. I have mine. And let's go through this together with dignity and grace and be the light of the world. That's the deal, isn't it? That's why we're here? I think so. Okay, so we'll give you some Patricia here to finish up. This is vlog 61, Manifesting the Vision of the New Earth. Thank you for being here. You can listen along or close your eyes as you like. We go straight into this. As I breathe deeply, I go within to the divinity of my heart flame, and my heart chakra opens to full breath. I now experience the infinite gratitude and eternal peace of God flowing through my heart flame and expanding into the heart flames of every person on earth. I realize that as the eternal peace and infinite gratitude of God lift me up, all life is being lifted up with me. My Father, Mother, God are blessing me in appreciation for my willingness to be the open door for this sacred gift of light on behalf of humanity and all life evolving on Mother Earth. I am now reaching into a new octave of my godhood, and my Father, Mother, God are able to easily move through me. My eyes become blazing rays of light, through which the light of God blesses all life. My hands become mighty conductors of God's healing power. My lips become instruments through which God's words are formed and directed into the physical plane of earth. My feet walk the path of light. My life force is the vehicle through which God enters the world to love and serve all life. Now with every breath I take, eternal peace and infinite gratitude are being integrated into every facet of who I am. As this occurs, I begin to see with new eyes and hear with new ears. A vision of the new earth is now appearing before me, and I am able to understand more consciously than ever before the monumental moment unfolding on this blessed planet. It is a wondrous time. Great changes are taking place everywhere on earth. In my mind's eye, I see that the earth is becoming a planet of exquisite beauty and harmony. Her majestic mountains, daisy-splattered meadows, billowing clouds, golden desert sands, and sky-blue waters are beginning to once again reflect their exquisite beauty. Birds are singing, children and animals are playing, men and women live, love, and work together in harmony and peace, respect and acceptance. The sun is shining, and gentle rays of light bathe the ground with sweet blessing. It is a time of transfiguration, for unto earth is dawning the golden age of oneness and divine love. Our Father, Mother, God, and the company of heaven see that all the nations on earth, from east, west, north, and south, are developing emissaries of light. These precious light workers from all nations, religions, races, cultures, and creeds are joining together to contemplate, study, research, learn, and explore viable solutions that will improve the quality of life for all life evolving on this sweet earth. With the divinity of every person's heart flame, they know that the new earth will not just happen. It will begin within the heart and mind of each person to be co-created through our heart-based thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Our beloved godparents are observing the awakening taking place within the hearts and minds of humanity. They witness peacemakers embracing the combatants of the warring nations in an invisible force field of divine love. This force field of divine love is softening the hearts of the combatants. A new level of wonder and reverence for all life is awakening within the deepest recesses of their heart flames. New positive ways of solving their differences begin to flow into their conscious minds. They realize that divine reason and practical negotiations are far more effective than arms. The leaders of nations begin seeing, understanding, and talking to each other. They join hearts, minds, souls, and strengths for the benefit of all humanity. The architects, who are the visionaries for the earth's transfiguration, are actively working toward the highest good for all concerned. They hold the immaculate concept for Mother Earth and all life abiding upon her. They do not see the limiting illusions of humanity's miscreations. They peer beyond the veils and mists of doubt and uncertainty and pierce the walls of time. Our Father, Mother, God observe the awakening taking place on earth and rejoice in the truth that humanity is beginning to remember our oneness with all life. Through humanity's unified efforts, hunger, disease, ignorance, war, suffering are eliminated. Each person is co-creating a rich, fulfilling life. Greed, corruption, and the wealth and power of the few at the expense of the masses is no longer a viable option. A new level of understanding is uniquely awakening, the profound truth within every soul that the infinite abundance of God is humanity's divine birthright. A consciousness of right thinking, feeling, speaking, and acting among all people is assuring the fulfillment of the divine plan for planet Earth and all her inhabitants. The flame of divinity that blazes within every precious person is expanding in size and brilliance. People are living in harmony and peace with each other and their planetary home. They are revering all life and honoring the resources of Earth. Now the majestic angel of renewal and restoration descends into the atmosphere of Earth with the assistance of this magnificent being of light. The emissaries of light from all over the world travel to every land, touch every nation, and bless all people by spreading the word of the dawning golden age of oneness and divine love, and the birth of the new earth. Fragrances of the light of truth blossom wherever their footsteps fall. A clarion call sounds a mighty trumpet, reverberates throughout. A clarion call sounds and a mighty trumpet reverberates throughout the universe, calling all great beings of the cosmos to come and see the miracle taking place on Earth. These great ones behold humanity experiencing an awakening into God awareness. This new level of divine consciousness is reflected in every person's life through their heart-based thoughts, feelings, words, and behavior patterns. The rejoicing is tremendous, and the heavens ring with the songs of angels and humanity. The earth has donned her seamless garment of light and reclaimed her rightful place in the universe. She is now a planet of light with infinite gratitude. Our omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent Father, Mother, God respond, "How magnificent you are, beloved sons and daughters. Welcome home." Take a deep breath. I now return my consciousness to the room and become aware of my physical body. I allow this vision and the full momentum of my Father, Mother, God's eternal peace and divine gratitude to be assimilated on my holy breath into my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. And so it is, beloved, I am that I am. God bless you, dear one. I look forward to being with you next week. Take a deep breath. There we go, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful, magical day. You are the light of the world. All is well for you and all those that you love and touch. Touch the world. Love the world. Be free. Peace and blessings. Namaste.